So I've talked about this before, but I have this magnetic vision board. I just love it because it's less final and fixed than a traditional vision board where you like stick the pictures on a canvas and you can't change anything afterwards. And I think this has so many advantages. Like I can just move things around and I can add pictures, which I do now. So it's like end of January and I'm like, okay, I've stared at this for quite some time. And if you've ever made a vision board, then you know that at first you see a picture like this and you're like, oh my God, this looks so motivating to start eating healthier. But then after some time, suddenly you look at it and you feel no spark of inspiration or motivation in you. And that's really normal because if you keep looking at it, you will have less feelings about it because you're used to it. So now I got some more pictures and I'm just gonna add them now, and then maybe one day I'll put some away and I'll keep adding some throughout the year, because especially I think our focuses and our mindsets change. For example, I really want to work on my posture, but I don't think that's like a year-long thing, and I think it's great that once I have ticked this off, I can move it out of the way and just know that whatever is on here is my current focus. And yeah, I also really love these little reminders. For example, this one, silly you, thinking you're behind when you've bloomed so much. And I think that's so cute. Or like this one, which says, what a blessing. And just what a blessing to have a shower. I think this really reminds me that I want to be more grateful for the little things, because it's so easy to push yourself down and forget everything that you actually have already achieved and that you have and that you can be grateful for. And we only think about what we lack, and that's a really negative mindset, and that's something I want to work on. So yeah, I have these really cool magnets that I got from Amazon. So basically you have this as a magnet and then you strip off the white side and then it's a glue and then it just sticks to the picture. So this way, for example, this one, it's just stuck on here and this is basically a magnet, and I love that so much. They are really, really tight, so it doesn't move anywhere unless you want it to. And yeah, let's add my new pictures. By the way, I'm wearing my literal uniform that I have been wearing ever since I got it. This set is from H&M, and I think like you can wear it anywhere. I'm wearing that to go grocery shopping with just a nice coat above, and oh, that's my tripod. And I'm wearing it at home, I'm wearing it to when I go to my parents. It's just perfect. Or to tonight for girls' night, I might do that as well. And it's cozy, it's warm, but at the same time, it doesn't look like a sweatsuit. Like it doesn't look like I'm wearing joggers, and it's the same kind of comfy. So that's why I call it my uniform. I'm literally wearing this all day. And for example, I was also wearing that when I went swimming last week, because you know, you have your bathing suit and then you just pop this on top and you look good and you're very warm, and I just love it so much. I think they have this in other colors as well, but they were really light, and because light colors don't really suit my skin tone so much, like light gray, white was a bit see-through as well, and I think they had another like creamy color and even lighter. So this was the darkest color that I could get, which I think suited me best. And yeah, I'm obsessed. I think you can see that. Oh my god, I am so thirsty today. But I think I'm gonna be fine after I drink this. So happy Saturday, everyone. I had a very busy Saturday, and that's why now I'm home. And I relaxed for a while and got myself together because I had a terrible migraine. I'm okay now. So I really wanna use the next hours just to get my life together, get the apartment together. You know what we do every single vlog, what we do every single weekend. It's just, you know, like there's just stuff around here, orders, bags, and then there is the chair, which is full of clothing. So we need to sort that out. Other than that, I'm not gonna do any major cleaning. It's already 7 p.m. So after that, I'm actually gonna start cooking dinner. And I think that's almost it. I'm just having a slow evening because, as I said, I was out all day. And yesterday, remember I said I'm going to a little girls' night to my friends in the evening. So we actually got proposed to by one friend in the group that is getting married this year. And we got proposed to be the bridesmaids. And I was so surprised, not to be asked to be a bridesmaid, but by the proposal itself and by the gift, because I'm gonna insert the clip of the gift, and that's just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Like the perfection in the aesthetic and how everything matches, and it was the perfect gift. So yeah, I was very, very happy to say yes to that. I was very surprised, and especially the comb for the hair is personalized. I was so shocked when I saw that, because at first I didn't, and then I saw my name on it and I was like, how is this so perfect? Other than that, tomorrow I am going to pick up a table. So as you might know, I moved into my apartment a couple months ago, and I'm still not done with furniture shopping, but I'm trying to get stuff on a budget, because I feel like I either want to get stuff cheap and maybe secondhand, because to be honest, I got most of the things in this bedroom, for example, secondhand, and that's just because not even of the financial side, that too, but especially because everything is just special. Like if you look at my beautiful bed, it's so beautiful, and I wouldn't have known where to find that other than secondhand. And I saw it, I fell in love with it, I got it, and I was just really happy about that. So in my living room, that's really a project I want to tackle, because I want to just get it warmer in there, like a warmer atmosphere. I think because I got such a cold colored turquoise couch, I made it really cold in that room, and I wanna change that, but it's really difficult. So I'm planning to buy a rug, and now I already bought the table that I'm gonna pick up tomorrow. And it's also just a white table, because I don't want to make any more mistakes of furniture that's too dark or too cold, but I want to work with more like decorations and stuff. So I'm thinking I want to pair it in a wild way, but I really have to think about this. This is just my first thoughts. I'm thinking to pair turquoise with something like pink, because I love pink, but I think it has to be very smartly made to be able to match the turquoise. Like I don't want it to look random, I want it to look intentional. But yeah, tomorrow I'm picking up that table, and then I can also show that to you. And that's it for this weekend's plans. And other than that, let's just get my life together. I'm in love. This was such a bargain. Like, I can't believe it's in perfect condition, and it was such a good price. I can't believe it. I mean, usually I'm not a fan of glass. It's just way too modern for me, because my style is anything other than modern. But I just saw this and I was like, this is great. And it's so hard to find a good table, especially if you're looking secondhand. They're usually just already broken, and people still want a lot of money for it. And as you can see, two things. First of all, I have been waiting to make a puzzle ever since I moved here, and I got this new puzzle for Christmas. It's anything other than Christmassy, but I had actually fallen in love with this, and I asked for this for Christmas. I love a good puzzle. It just calms me down so much. It's just my ultimate comfort thing to do. And the other thing that you might have seen are these beautiful flowers. Look at this. There's even a little diamond in it. Oh my god. Now with the sun, this looks so good. Oh my god, they're so pretty.